The wait is finally over. Yeet used Nashnaya's greatest love machine to finally greet his ever so mysterious, most anticipated master. Meet Skirk, the center's pupil. So we have a bit of a situation here that we must address before we pull for Skirk. The situation here, I only have 70 pulls. Situation number 2, I'm on my 50-50. But never worries, ladies and gentlemen. 'Tis I, the Archon of Luck. I will win that 50-50. I will! Victory will be mine. No matter what. In the name of the fowl, the disciple of Surtalogi, Lego. Hi, girly hostel. Elisa Dahlia? Oh, Dahlia, surprise baptism! Oh, shit!
Greetings! I'm Dahlia, deacon of the Church of Favonius. I'm going out of my mind with boredom right now. Any issues you're facing? I'm here to listen. And probably to laugh a little.
So I got Dahlia, so that means it's a good omen, it's a good omen. Ooh, my lady, me wife, is here. God damn it. Bloody hell, son of a gun. Okay, another Dahlia would be great. 2 Dahlias. 0 Skirk. Where's my early pulls? Hoyoverse! Oh, goddamn. C2. Damn, I keep getting... Okay. I smell gold in 50. I smell gold in every pull. Let's go. You lie. Why you lie? If it's another Dahlia, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I'm gonna actually like holler like... I ask. And I receive. And that means Skirk will be mine. 61. Can you do some for me? You don't. You don't. Let's go. Skirk. What the hell? This is the moment, ladies and gentlemen. I, Albane Obane, pursuit of gold and the truth of this world. It will strike gold. Skirk! Ladies and gentlemen, I ask and I shall receive. I will win the 50-50. I always win. The Archon of Luck. And in this essay, I argue that I will get Skirk here. My bad, here. That scared me a bit. Sacrificial fragments. I've sacrificed my sanity. I've sacrificed my being. I sacrificed my soul. These Skirk Wanters will be Skirk Heaven.
I am Skirk, disciple of Surtalogi. Restraint to me along your journey, and earn the right to speak to me as an equal. Now, let me witness how your fate unfolds.
Yeah! I am back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, boy. I don't know what came over me. I win Skirk. We got Skirk. We got Skirk. Do you guys want better? How about double Skirk? No. God damn. Oh! It's a beautiful day. It's been a while. It's been too long since I have the power of luck by my side. Everybody clap! I can't believe I win her. Yo! That luck is insane. I know. It's me. Hi, how are ya? I win again. Okay, so that's Skirk epic. Oh, this drama queen. You know what's funny? I didn't farm a single shit for her. Be that as it may, we are going to learn a lot more about Skirk. Skirk is a cryo hypercarry DPS whose powers hail from the abyss. With her high combat strength, you can choose either one of her two playstyles. You can play her as an on-field cryo DPS who can self-heal and resist interruption, or you can utilize her ultimate more to achieve a high burst damage with stronger follow-up cryo attacks, or might as well do both if you're as insane as her pupil. Skirk will only demonstrate this once, so keep your eyes peeled for this one. She's a single target focused unit, perfectly made for enemy elite bosses. Her kit forces you to play her only in freeze teams, thus you need cryo and hydro applications to maximize her damage. Before we jump into her playstyles, it's best to give you the rundown on her talents and passives first. Being the disciple of the sinner Surtalogi, Skirk's combat skills are unique. She doesn't need energy recharge to fill up her ultimate. Rather, she uses Serpent Subtlety to charge it. Her normal attack, Havoc Sunder, performs up to 5 consecutive attacks. Using her charge attack will hurl a spinning crystal clear, dealing damage to the enemies. Her elemental skill, Havoc Warp, has 2 modes. When you tap on the skill, Skirk gains 45 Serpent Subtlety points and switches to the 7-phase flash mode. But when you hold instead, Skirk gains 45 points and will continuously move at high speed. In this state, her interruption resistance is increased. As mentioned before, Skirk is not reliant on elemental energy, but instead on Serpent Subtlety points to charge her ultimate. In her elemental burst Havoc Ruin, when she has at least 50 points, she can expend all her Serpent Subtlety to unleash her burst and use rapid consecutive slashes that deal AoE cryo damage. The damage dealt by this ultimate can be increased by every point of Serpent Subtlety over 50 when it is unleashed. When Skirk is in the 7-phase flash mode, a special elemental burst can be used even without using Serpent Subtlety. She will gain the All Shall Wither effect, which will last until the 7-phase flash ends. While All Shall Wither is active, Skirk's normal attack will deal increased damage. If she absorbed any Void Rifts while using Havoc Extension, this normal attack's damage will be further improved based on the number of rifts absorbed. Now that's out of the way, you should prioritize her skill, starting with skill, then ultimate, then normal attack, since her normal attack multipliers are already in her skill. Moving on to her passives, Reason Beyond Reason. When nearby party members perform cryo reactions other than melt, 3 void rifts are created. Skirk absorbing these rifts will gain her 8 Serpent Subtlety points. Return to Oblivion. When nearby Hydro party members' Hydro attacks hit opponents, or when nearby cryo party members apart from Skirk hit opponents with cryo attacks, Skirk will gain the Death Crossing effect for 20 seconds with a maximum of 3 stacks. Each character can grant Skirk at most 1 Death Crossing stack by this means. Each Death Crossing stack increases the normal attack damage dealt by Skirk in 7-phase flash mode and the damage dealt when using her elemental burst Havoc Ruin. Mutual Weapons Mentorship. When all party members are either Hydro or Cryo, and if there is at least 1 Hydro and 1 Cryo character, the party member's elemental skill level is increased by 1. Like Disciple, like Master, Skirk can switch forms on her elemental skill. As mentioned before, Skirk's playstyle can be played in 2 ways. The on-field cryo hypercarry DPS. Tapping her skill gains her plus 45 points and enters the 7-phase flash state, which gives her cryo infusion and larger AoE. Doing charge attacks will absorb these void rifts. To play her in this style, you should tap E, then use Q to buff and absorb void rifts, then do normal attacks, then charge attacks to absorb these void rifts, and then normal attack again. If you want to play her as the AoE burst DPS, use her ultimate to consume 50 Serpent Subtlety points or 62 for maximum damage to do AoE damage nuke. To play her this way, you should hold E to absorb the void rifts, then press Q to execute AoE nuke. To build Skirk to her fullest potential, her best artifact sets are hands down the 4-piece finale of the Deep Galleries. This artifact is made for Skirk. It is a flexible choice for her as it works regardless of her team composition. It works better for her burst DPS build and performs better in split rotations. Her second best option is the 4-piece Marachuse Hunter, which provides better damage than the finale of the Deep Galleries if Furina is present. This, I emphasize, only works well with Furina in the team. Without Furina, this set won't work well on Skirk. The 4-piece Blizzard Strayer is another decent option, although I highly recommend farming for the previous 2 more to max out her damage potential. increase the DPS, you need to build her like any other DPS standards required, minus energy recharge since she doesn't need it. Therefore, use attack percent hourglass, cryo damage percentage or attack percentage goblet, and crit rate or crit damage circlet over attack percentage circlet. For Skirk, you should prioritize her crit stats over her attack stats. As a Master Swordswoman, her signature weapon, the Azure Light, is her best in slot. The LDR, the sword provides crit rate, attack, and crit damage. Her second best option is the Harangeppaku Futsu, which provides crit rate. Her third best is the Primordial Jade Cutter, which also provides crit rate. And her fourth best is the Mist Glitter Reforge, which provides crit damage. If you need an F2P friendly sword, her best 4-star option is the Finale of the Deep. It is craftable, but need max refinement. This sword provides a high attack increase. The Battle Pass sword is another decent option. To understand the necessity of Skirk's Constellation, having her at C0 is already competitive, as Skirk's full kit is fully functional. However, if you intend to make her stronger beyond C0, you should go for C2 as it provides a big damage spike, granting extra Serpent Subtlety points to improve her overall combat strength. Long story short, C2 increases her burst damage as well as her attack by 70% for normal attacks after her special burst. She may be strong as her own person, but she is very reliant on composition, especially Cryo and Hydro team. That being said, having Escoffier and Furina will promise Skirk the big damage output. Her best team overall is the Freeze team, consisting of Skirk, Escoffier, Shenhe, and Furina. Use Escoffier as your sub-DPS, outfield Cryo applicator, and healer. Bring alongside Shenhe to buff Skirk's Cryo damage, and lastly Furina as an off-field Hydro applicator and damage buffer. If you don't have Shenhe, her good alternative is the Elan for faster Hydro application and damage booster. As an F2P myself, I understand. We may or may not have all the characters needed to max out Skirk. So really, you can replace with any other off-field Cryo or Hydro supports, such as Xingqiu, Mona, Candice, Kaya, Rosaria, Layla, and Dahlia. It's worth mentioning that replacing Escoffier will reduce Skirk's damage potential, so I recommend using buffers or sub-DPS characters with Cryo or Hydro origins. Tied to the Kyrian lore and being known as Tartaglia's master, Skirk is the most unique main Cryo DPS we have thus far in Genshin Impact. Her synergy with Cryo and Hydro units to stack buffs and execute damage can perform in greater heights, especially with Escoffier in her team. If you're a big fan of fast combat and non-stop Cryo and Hydro elemental reactions, Skirk is the perfect character for you. Good luck and happy pulling!